everybody, this is Mateo, and this is my second attempt at recording this part because the first time the Audacity stopped randomly halfway through the video. Luckily I noticed it like 10 seconds later, so I wasn't talking to myself. Although I would guess that I'm kinda talking to myself right now anyways. Either way, if you see these 4 islands that are surrounded by the light blue rocks, you will get an annoying call from Fisher Ralph. And no, not really. That was just horrible timing. So, I should call my mom. No, I shouldn't. She will tell me that I have bought something with my money, and it isn't a moonstone. So here we are in Signwood City finally. Those 4 islands, we will go there much later. We can find a couple Pokemon, including 1 legendary Pokemon. But we'll do those during the montage of Pokedex completion. At least I'm pretty sure we will. We won't do it for a while. Either way, this is Signwood City. It's an island. It's comparable to Cinnabar Island in the last generation. Kind of. And except it's not on top of a giant volcano. So it's not nearly as cool. Although the gym leader here is pretty cool. Speaking of gym leader, you know how we're supposed to help that Ampharos in the lighthouse? Yeah, he can wait. We have main story stuff to do, not side quests. Either way, putting Mantine in the box because I don't need him because he doesn't evolve. So at the moment, I'm only carrying a level 25 Krabby, level 29 or so Hypno, and a level 30 for Alligator. Let's do this! Gym leader time! I'm so not prepared. And this is a fighting gym, so luckily I at least have the Hypno that's super effective against these guys. But Krabby won't do much, because he's underleveled at this point. You can see this guy has Hitmonlee. His name's also Yoshi. And it's level 27, I only have level 25 Krabby. I'd say when you're playing these games to have at least 3 levels higher than the gym leader, or the trainer's Pokemon. Just try to stick within that range. But, so, Hypno, he's super effective, so he should be fine right now. He'll take some damage, but he'll be able to kill the, faint the Pokemon quick enough. And the martial artists fear nothing. That's cool. What's your name? Leo. All these guys have weird names. There was Yoshi beforehand, not all too weird. Then here's Leo, or Lao, or I don't know. Hitmonchan, you might have seen that the last guy had Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee is the more offensive version, while Hitmonchan is the more defensive Pokemon. You'd think that it would be the other way around, especially since Hitmonchan has all the really cool elemental punching attack things, like Fire Punch, Lightning, Thunder Punch, not Lightning Punch, Thunder Punch, and Ice Punch. And he's also not as bulky looking as Hitmonchan is. Hitmonchan is like, or Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee is like a giant piece of clay, I guess? He's just bigger and he looks like he can take more hits. While Hitmonchan, not so much. I mean, he has pink gloves and a skirt, so he doesn't look nearly as ferocious. Although I do like Hitmonchan better, just not so much in this generation. And the only reason I really like Hitmonchan is because he has the 3 elemental punches that I mentioned earlier. Either way, because of the massacre that Krabby had to endure beforehand, we are putting Hypno up front. And we're gonna fight this 3rd trainer out of 4. Words are useless, let your fists do the talking. So I'll just make one of those face things with my fist, draw some eyes on the side, and we can have a conversation, sir. And this guy has a Machop, probably another Machop, and probably a Machoke. That's my guess. Okay, he only has 2 Pokemon. Machoke it is then. And Confusion, he should go down in at least 2 hits. Yep, 2. Karate Chop, not very much. And Dead, Faint, whatever, same thing. his name was Knob. His brother's name is Door. And what am I doing here? I'm teaching strength to a Pokemon because there are boulders in this gym that we can only move with strength. And we can either teach it to Krabby or Feraligatr. Feraligatr is now learning his second HM. The first one being Surf, a pretty good water move. And I really do think that Strength is a great upgrade to Scratch. We've kept Scratch this entire time. But now we can move boulders and fight this next trainer, and every dog's barking, and God. This is what I get for recording on a... Jesus. So much fighting. My entire family's home. Well, not the entire family. My dad's still at work, but we don't have school today because of snow, and everybody's here, and interruptions aplenty. That's fun, I guess. No, it's not. In fact, it's horrible. This is why I don't record on the weekends. Either way, Black Belt Lung has Mankeys and a Primeape. So, hooray for that. He's done already. This is the second day in a row that we've had a snow day, and it is great for the most part, although recording is annoying. Yesterday wasn't so bad, I think. So let's see here. Crush stones and bones. Watch this. His name is Chuck. Oh, crap. His name is Chuck. He has fighting Pokemon. Roundhouse Kick. Oh. Good God. He's gained weight, though. Either way, Primeape is his first Pokemon at level 27. We have a level 30 Hypno to go up against it with. Only 85 out of the 100 HP it has. He's finally hit the triple digits in HP. That's cool. But Confusion should be able to take it out in 2 hits. Okay. Luckily, this gym leader only has 2 Pokemon. He has less Pokemon than what Morty had. Morty had 4. This guy only has 2. But he makes up for it with his next Pokemon, freaking Poliwrath. Now, what he will try to do is he will put you to sleep with his Hypnosis attack, and then he will continuously try to hit you with Dynamic Punch. One of those two things. Dynamic Punch is a low accuracy move, but if it does manage to hit, it will do a ton of damage unless you happen to be resistant to it like Hypno is, and it will automatically confuse your Pokemon. This adds to the bad, as it also, your Pokemon is asleep. Luckily, it seems like he can only spam Dynamic Punch and he can't use any of the other 2 moves. Maybe a Water attack that would do normal damage and still have the stab. But either way, so you shouldn't get hit too often. Although coupled with sleep, and you can't do very much of anything, especially when Poliwrath is almost down. And then your Pokemon faints, and you get mad, and you send out Feraligatr to teach him a lesson. And this is around where the things stop now. So let's put Strength to use, where we basically pick up a boulder and throw it, and Poliwrath is dead. So, or not dead, fainted, whatever. Pretty simple. Dynamic Punch can be really annoying. And we get the Storm Badge. So, there we go. Hooray! Makes all Pokemon up to level 70 obey, and we can use Fly now. I forget to grab Fly. TMO1, that's Dynamic Punch, gonna sell that, not gonna use it. Causes confusion, yeah, I've already explained this. Now then, let's see here. If you talk to that girl down there that was walking around by the gym, you can get Fly. I don't do this because I completely forgot about it.
If you go... I'll get it eventually. If you go to the
top of Cyanwood City, you will find Suicune, but he will run away, and then you'll battle UC, and I'll do that eventually. In here, you can find that potion for the Ampharos. Lighthouse Pokemon is in trouble? Yes, it is. And you'll get the secret potion for free. He will also sell you other potions. He's basically the mart of this town, because it really doesn't have one, although I don't think he sells Pokeballs. Therefore, it's useless. So, Krabby is now at level 28, and it is evolving, leaving me with only 2 Pokemon, although I'm pretty sure at this point I finally set up a team. And we have a Kingler. What's weird about Kingler is its back sprite. It's basically just the giant claw just sticking out from the bottom, and it's pretty funny actually. So yeah, let's check out that team that I've set up. Only 5 Pokemon, but it's better than what I once had. We have Magneton over here. We have Hypno, of course. Crobat. So, he'll be our flyer. Umbreon, our defensive tank. And Feraligatr, of course, the starter. So, those are the 5 that I'm going to have for now. I really don't have a 6th yet. We'll do that eventually. Until then, we're just going to head over to... back to the town with the dying Ampharos. And battle some more trainers to show off my team's strength. Magneton is great for this part because every single trainer has water Pokemon, including this Horsey. Thundershock will take it down, and we are way over leveled at this point because you should have fought these trainers heading over to Cyanwood. But I went to the upper path above the Whirl Islands. Either way, okay experience, and the swimmer is defeated. Moving on, we can get in a random battle. Of course, nothing. Secrets of the Whirl Islands, we'll do those eventually. Either way, single Pokemon, Krabby, easy. We evolved you already, we don't need to talk about Krabby. So, Thundershock, fainted. Ha! I said fainted that time. Yay me, Matthew, your name only has 1 T. You're like Spanish Mateo. Either way. Now, I say that because Spanish, Mateo is spelled with only 1 T. Italy, Mateo is spelled with 2 T's, like mine. But, and basically my Spanish name, because I am taking Spanish. My Spanish name is Mateo, and it's supposed to be with 1 T, but I always write it with 2. I really don't care. Magneton level 34. All of my Pokemon are around level 33, except for Magneton, who just leveled up. And I think Feraligatr should always be a couple levels higher than my Pokemon, unless something happens, but he'll always be the strongest just because he's my starter. No other real reason. Kirk has a Gyarados times 4 weakness to Thundershock, so that's extremely helpful. Taking it down in 1 hit. We're basically destroying everything right now. And another Gyarados, same thing. Completely the same. There you go. 916 experience. I don't know why, but Gyarados always seems to give a lot of experience. Maybe it's because of its way high attack power and the fact that it's a 2nd evolution, I don't know. Either way, cutting stuff out, battling a trainer, there's a whirlpool up there. We can't even get to the Whirl Islands right now because they're all blocked by, guess what, whirlpools. Either way, another swimmer, Staryu, probably Starmie after this. Or a 2nd Staryu. Not gonna get Staryu for a while either. We need the Super Rod, I think. Yeah, Starmie. And we can't get Starmie until we get a Water Stone with the Staryu. But they're still defeated pretty quickly. You can tell I'm running out of things to talk about. This is the horrors that is a water route. Everything's blue. We're almost there though, and that guy, we're gonna fight him. No, use your own Pokemon.